What's going on, guys? Today we have a very different video from what I'm used to. We're going to be working on the Corvette. There's a lot of things we did to it in this video. We changed the bumper, we changed the fender, we fixed the radiator cage, we painted the bumper, we put in a hyperflash, there's just so many things. The point is, this is a very car related video. This is a car heavy video. It's going to be all about fixing up my C5 Corvette. If you're interested in that stuff, then keep watching. This video is for you, and enjoy. All right, we're finally taking off the fender and the bumper because they look like shit and they're duct taped together. You can see on the right-hand side where the door meets the fender, that line has never lined up since I bought the car because it's been in an accident. And so the fender had to come off. I have a new one ready to go on. And the bumper had to come off because that was also cracked and it looks terrible just duct taped together. So it really had to go. So here is the worst part of my car. The completely fucked front of the frame. One might even say totaled. I wouldn't. I would say work in progress. However, I know the previous owner fixed this. So it looks like he either crashed it again or made it worse somehow. And I know I didn't fuck that up. So yeah, the frame is bent pretty far back, as you can tell. Could be a reason for only 4 bolts holding the bumper on. Literally just here and here on both sides is the only thing holding the fucking entire bumper on. The whole thing. These 2 bolts. The same on that side. That's crazy. This is the part that's broken. It's fiberglass. And that's where the fender sits so off the car. This part is also loose, this bracket. So we're going to tighten that back up and kind of position it so that it's closer to the car. This is the hood clip. I don't know what else to call it. It goes right there, but we can adjust that too, make it a little bit tighter. I adjusted this bolt in here on the bottom side to make that tighter, so it's a little bit tighter fit there. And now what we're trying to do is drill through the fiberglass and connect it to the frame, basically, because as you can see, the previous owner JB welded it, and we also had to chip off the JB weld with a chisel. Part of the JB weld we chiseled off. There's more somewhere, but the other piece of JB weld we had to chisel off of the car. All right, so this is the new screw we put in. So washer on this side, and we went through right there. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. That is the new bolt right there. Hopefully that fixes the fender fitment. It should. We'll see. Oh, here's what we did to fix that. You can hardly see it. There we go. Put an L bracket in there and bolted it to one side and the other. And then we put what's called goop on it, which is just shoe goo. I don't know if you know what shoe goo is, but it's what I use to fix my shoes on my skateboarding. Fixes holes and shit, so it's just like an epoxy basically. Just put that on there. Should be good. Now we gotta put the new fender on. I'm scared for that because the mounting points are a little bit different. It's good. It's got a bunch of scratches on it, but just as good as the rest of the paint on the car. This car was in a bad accident from the previous owner. So this holds my radiator. It's going to shear it off of the frame. So we're using a butterfly clamp to refasten it. We're going to put that in the huge gigantic hole and then again on the other one. Right there. We got the radiator frame on there pretty damn good. We got the fender mocked up. I'm gonna attach that and then attach the bumper. This bumper is just a Duraflex, aftermarket replacement for the C5. It's not the original GM part because they don't make that anymore, obviously. But this came folded up in a box from Amazon, which is no problem. It's obviously not GM quality, but it will do. And once it's painted, it's gonna look way better, so I'm not really worried about it. In fact, it looks much better just having no duct tape on the fender and the bumper anymore, so I'm happy. let's install our hyperflash. Should be pretty easy. Oh, there we go. That plugs right in there. There you go. That's in there, right? Yep. There we go. Let's tuck this away. Bada bing. Alright, let's try it out. Yup. It's the slowest it's ever blinked because that's how fast it's supposed to be. Right turn signal works too. Hell yeah. It's in the back. Yeah. Problem solved. Alright. We got I believe these are the back wheels because they look pretty big, but I'm going to open up for the first time. Haven't seen them yet. Let's see what we got. Oh my god. Those are so fucking sick. Oh my god. These look so good. Oh my god. Oh. Holy shit, bro. These are so sick. That's some meat on that tire right there. Shit. Looks so good. We got our TPMS relearn tool. We got our lug nuts. And we got, most importantly, our new wheels and tires. These are gonna look sick, dude. These are the fronts, these are the backs. God damn. Looks really good on camera too. So we got the backs on, and we raised the suspension or the ride height on both, but we tried to measure it so it'd be congruent on both sides, but this side is a little bit higher. There's a little bit more of a gap than the other side, so we're going to raise the other side, and then we'll get to the front wheels after that. But they're looking real good. We also adjusted the E-brake, which is a drum brake on the inside of the rotor, so we took the rotors off, tightened that, because when this handbrake was at full stop, it was like just barely tight enough to keep the car steady. So we tightened that, and now the handbrake's really hard to pull, which is great. So I'm making moves. Holy shit. It's so fucking good. Shit. Looks so good. Look at that fitment. A little bit lower maybe. That look good. Looks fucking awesome. Hell yeah. Okay, now that the wheels are on, we can get into painting the bumper. This was a little bit complicated, but I was ready for it. So we had to take the bumper off, wash it, and then wet sand it down, then prime it. And this is how it's looking so far. Pretty good. This is after one coat of primer. And then this is the first coat of black. We did this all rattle can, all by hand. I mean, this is a DIY project after all. I skipped a couple of coats here just to get to the point because I did 6 coats of black, 2 coats of primer, and 3 coats of clear gloss. Alright, so we got all the black on there. I don't know. The problem we're seeing is that this kind of looks like oily. It was obviously an oil-based paint, but it kind of looks, it has like a weird sheen to it. See that? It doesn't look black there and in certain spots, but hopefully the clear coat takes care of that. See what I mean? Right there, it looks blue and green. So hopefully clear coat fixes it. We'll see. So we fixed the color with a test spot of clear. It's a fucking mirror. Anyway, I'm gonna finish the rest of it. See this? It's gonna be going. Luckily, by some miracle, the clear coat fixed the problem we were having where the paint looked really oily. So that was awesome. I did not expect that to actually work. We were thinking about going and buying different black paint because we just weren't sure. But thank God the clear fixed it. Look at that, bro. Perfect. Let's go. Hell fucking yeah. Hell yeah. It's all one color. Fucking dude, looks so good. So like I said, we fixed a lot of stuff in this video. We fixed the bumper, the fender, and the wheel well, which fixed the body lines between the fender and the door. There was always a gap there, and it also fixed the hood to fender line as well. We installed the hyperflash harness, which makes it so my turn signals don't flash 3 times as fast as they're supposed to, and so that they actually turn on when I want them to, because originally, like half the time, they just wouldn't come on, whether I flicked the thing or not. It wouldn't come on. Then we installed new wheels and tires, which, oh my God, this car really, really needed desperately. I've been running on 2011 tires and probably year 2000 wheels. So it was about time to upgrade. They were really unsafe. And so installing the new wheels and tires fixed the safety issue we had with driving. And also when I drove on those bad tires, I was wandering all over the road, even though I was driving straight. That sucked, so we fixed that as well, and it looks really, really good. And then, of course, we painted the bumper, and obviously that fixed the aesthetic issue, where now it looks like all the parts came from one car. It doesn't look like a Frankenstein vehicle, although it is. There's a lot of parts on there that are not original, but nobody can tell, whatever. Also, I didn't show it, but I fixed the headlight cover gap, because it was really wonky. It was like all diagonal. It didn't match with the hood, the bumper, or the fender, so I fixed that recently. And that is all the things that we fixed in this video. It took like probably a month to get all this stuff done, and there's still so much more to do on this car. I'm really excited to get working on it. That is going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. This took so long. I only showed, the good parts on video, but it took a lot of work. Special shout out to my dad for setting up that paint booth and helping me all along the way. And thank you to my mom for always supporting me in everything I do. Peace out, guys.